What's going on, my reptile snake loving friends? Look, dude, cooperate. You're on film. You're on film. You know, I decided to do something a little different with this video. I feel like a lot of us as snake lovers and reptile lovers and these kind of things don't really understand or sometimes judge the... You got me all tangled up. Right? Oh, he's wearing a hat. Look, he's got a hat on. Right? We all judge some of those that fear snakes, right? And out of the fear or, fear being the lack of knowledge, try to kill snakes. And we struggle with that. We don't understand why. And me being who I am, a God-loving, God-fearing Christian man, in the Bible, I've just always thought about it, that's where a lot of it stems from. And you really can't blame people because if you think about it, way back, right, your great-grandmas, grandmas, great-grandmas, grandmas, and everybody, right, all they did was talk about the Bible. Y'all ever had a boa that is just super active? Whoa, where you going? What you doing, right? Super active. But, you had these people and they read the Bible and what the Bible made them truly think or how they saw a snake. Right? And today, I just thought, I'm going to talk about one part of the Bible. It's kind of in the middle, but it's a very significant role of the serpent or the snake. And I just said, let's share it. So here we go. Look, all right. First of all, before we continue, whoa, my bad. Look, let me tell you, I had to switch snakes. Right? Or I'm sorry. On this video, they're serpents. Okay, I had to switch serpents. But let me tell you something before I get into this, right? If Moses and Aaron had dropped Aaron's staff and turned it into my friend here, Stathina, she'd have jacked some fools up, okay? She'd have jacked some fools up. So just throwing that out there, right? Would you have? Look, she about to bite me in my face. Woo! Boy, they're feisty, boy. They're feisty. I love it. All right, but in all seriousness, back on topic, right? So, look, first of all, remember, I am not a pastor, all right? So, Lord, don't let me start preaching here, okay? But I'm not a pastor, but I know the Bible a little bit when it comes to these guys, and that is the whole intention of this video, okay? So, I'm going to try to explain it in the layman's terms, right? So, the backstory is God came to Moses, right? And told Moses to go and free his people, the Israelites from Egypt that Pharaoh had. And, and after Moses, questioned and did some stuff, you guys can definitely go check it out, okay? In Exodus chapter 7, verse 8 through 13, right? That's where you're going to find it. So they went after the talk, Moses and Aaron went before Pharaoh, right? And told him to release God's people, right? The Israelites. And obviously Pharaoh wasn't just going to do that. And so So Moses instructed Aaron to do as he said, and he threw down his staff, and it turned into a serpent. A serpent, right? Not a rhinoceros, not a hippo, not a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, which, those things would be awful, right? Big, strong, a bull elephant, any of those things it could have turned into. But he didn't. He turned it into a serpent. A snake. Why? I look at it, being the snake lover that I am, right, is because the snake is literally the most feared creature on our planet by far, right? People would rather go swim in the ocean. You could even say, hey, I think I've seen a couple great whites out there that have been eating people, and they'll still get in the ocean. But you so much as tell somebody, hey, I want to go walking through those woods, I just saw a snake. They're not doing it. They're not doing it, right? So when you hear these things of the Bible, right, you can even Google what does the serpent mean. The serpent, right, is truly a definition of destruction, the devil, and all of these kind of things. And it does. The Bible portrays these beautiful things as the devil, as wrong. And so what happens is, right, like I said, your grandmas and all these people read the Bible, right? Now, I've left a couple other phenomenal stories out that I think I'm going to do another video about because it's just one of the reasons, right? It's not necessarily the reason, but it is one big reason. And I did some research and asking in a lot of groups and people, and a lot of them said they were just born and raised. They were born that the serpent, the snake is the devil, that you should fear him, you should not mess with them, and you should kill them on sight. So how can we be mad at that, right? How can we be mad at that? That God, you literally used the serpent, and it's really cool. I don't know if you guys have ever watched the 10 Commandments with, I can't remember the guy's name, right? It's the older one, and he throws down the serpent, right? He's Moses, and he throws down the serpent, and it turns into a cobra. Hey, you know, at least they got the cobra, right? Because cobras do eat other snakes, right? And then he said, oh, this is just a magician's trick, a magician's trick. And then he had his guys throw down their staffs, and they turned into snakes, and Moses' snake ate them all, right? At least they had that correct, okay? And yes, maybe back in the days these guys were. And look, don't get me wrong, in religions and things like that I've seen, people do some crazy things with snakes. But I just found it fascinating just on this story because it is such a popular story. That's all I'm saying. Look, that's all I'm saying. This isn't a video for you guys to, oh my God, I didn't even think about that. I should hate snakes. Because as you can tell, okay, they're not as they are portrayed to be. And I have a really cool video that'll come up later on the next step of this, because there is a part of the Bible where I feel like a lot of people don't talk about and what the snake actually became then. But again, if my dog right here had been there, boy, I think she'd have jacked them all up. They would have been like, let him go, let him go. We wouldn't even have to go through all the plagues and firstborn sons and locusts and all that. We could have just bypassed that. All you had to do was say, turn it into a hypo boa. She gonna jack some fools up. In all seriousness, man, I just do. Some of these stories like that, man, are amazing. And they definitely have a lot of meaning. And obviously being in the Bible, they have a lot of power. A lot of power. So here we are, right, with this devil, this serpent. Don't fear them, okay? They're just misunderstood. Truly misunderstood. Never forget this, ever. I don't care what anybody says, it's a fact. It is a fact. We fear what we don't understand. And a lot of people don't understand these guys because they choose not to, because the fear overcomes them. Guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got a little something out of it. I just wanted to share. It's been on my mind in some of the things I've seen and heard about killing snakes and hating snakes and fearing snakes, and obviously doing some of my reptile shows and education and stuff like that. Just things people say. I hope you guys got a little bit out of it, man. I hope you still enjoyed it. Either way, you got to see a couple of my beautiful friends. Look, first of all, you got to see my beautiful self, right? But man, I'm telling you, love these guys. Don't fear them, respect them. You ain't got to pick them up and love them and hold them and cuddle them, but just maybe admire from a distance. Hope you guys will enjoy your day. Enjoy these beautiful reptiles, especially some snakes. Love on one if you get a chance, and I will catch you guys next time.